Hey there folks, coming back to you guys with the video today. Again, we're up in the mountains today, same spot as I did the last Woodstock video, but yeah, so today I figured we'd just do another Woodstock. So I was looking at the comments last video about that you guys wanted me to talk more about Bigfoot. So yeah, so we're gonna do that today. So I know in the state I'm in right now, there's actually been quite a few Bigfoot encounters around here. My friend, Prepared Airman, actually had one. I believe it was a year or two ago. I don't know the full details of the story. He tells it way better than I do. So I think if you guys would like, I could have him come on the channel, and we could do like an interview, and we could just have him talk about it or whatever. So yeah, but so yeah, let's just get into it. So yeah, so Montana, it's a pretty extensive with the Bigfoot encounters and stuff like that. I know there was a encounter, or there was a story of Teddy Roosevelt. He did an interview, not an interview, but he talked to a trapper back in the late 1800s. The encounter took place up by the I think it was the Salmon River, which is, or no, it's called the Wisdom River, but now it's called the Salmon River, up in, I believe, northwest Montana or southwest on the border of Idaho and Montana. But yeah, it was, I guess there was a bunch of reports of trappers being killed up in the mountains and stuff like that when they're running their trap line and out trapping beavers and stuff. So yeah, it was a good story. I know one of my favorite channels to look about to watch for Bigfoot research and stuff like that is Mountain Beast Mysteries, and he has Justin. He has a really good channel. I'll recommend you guys go check him out and watch some of his videos. I'll put the link to his channel in the description box below. I've never met him personally, because I know he lives up in Canada, but yeah, I love his channel. His channel is one of my favorites for Bigfoot stuff. So yeah, definitely go check him out. He did a story on this, and so did Strange But True Stories. Steve White did a video on it. But yeah, then yeah, because then I guess yeah, so the trapper Bauman, him and his partner were up trapping beavers up there, and I guess they heard like moaning and stuff like that at nighttime, and then they heard like activity across the river from where they were camped for their base camp, and yeah, I guess he shot at it in the middle of the night because it was in front of his lean-to, and he missed and it ran away. Then it kept like throwing rocks or whatever, and like making sounds and stuff like that during the all in the night. And then they decided to pack up their traps the next day and get out of there. And I guess they split up, and Bauman, he was checking that he was taking down the traps, and his partner was went back to camp to pack up all their supplies and get ready to go back to the mules. And then I guess when Bauman came back to go link up with him, I guess he found him dead, and the Sasquatch had killed him, and then he got out of there. But and then yeah, Montana, there's been quite a few reports of Sasquatch activity around here, and yeah, it's been, yeah, I mean, like, I haven't had any encounters here yet, but I know, my friend Prepared Airman, he's had one. Yeah, he had his out by Monarch, Montana. That's kind of over by the Little Belt Mountains. I haven't heard any encounters up here in these mountains that I'm in right now, but I mean, you never know. I mean, there could be, but yeah, then I know there's been a lot of reports out here and stuff like that, but I haven't had any encounters yet up here. But I know when we move back home to Minnesota in the upcoming months here, I'm gonna try and probably do some of my own research and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I know that there's quite a few. I'll have to look at the Bigfoot Research Organization out here, the sightings for out here, and see what all sightings happen and stuff like that. But I know there was another, there's been couple of my favorite stories or accounts and encounters that I've listened to and I've heard of. I know there was some up by, I believe, Mount St. Helens in Washington. In 1924, there was a group of gold miners out at their cabin. They were mining and stuff like that, and they were hearing like the moaning and stuff like that from the Sasquatch, and then they shot one, and then later that night when they were in their cabin, they a bunch of Bigfoot started like throwing rocks at their cabin and banging on the cabin and stuff like that, and like attacking the cabin essentially. And then they were firing back at them, and then they left. I guess there's a whole bunch of reports on it and stuff like that. Yeah, the Ape Canyon incident is what it's called. And then there was one again. I think it was Capellas Beach, Washington. I think it was Oregon or Washington, one of the two. But yeah, it was about dude running a logging company. His foreman lived out in the country, and then I guess his son kept having interactions with the Sasquatch that kept coming around his house and like talking to him and stuff like that through like the window and stuff like that at night. And then he went out with his older son, and they went to go find it, and then I guess they it like chased him out of the woods and stuff like that. And then the next night he was sitting out on his porch, and he was standing watch for it, and I guess like he saw it and he was trying to like track it down at nighttime, and then it in the loft in his barn, it like baited him into there. And I guess when he was walking up to the loft, he kept hearing like subtle like creaking from the loft, like it was like up there, and he heard a gunshot, and his wife shot at it with a shotgun, and then it ran back into the woods, and it was like screaming or whatever. And then he went up there, and I guess they were in bed, like his wife and then their two kids or two sons were in bed or whatever. And then the wife heard like some like gibberish and stuff like that in the window, and then I guess the son that was having like the encounters and like talking with the Bigfoot, it was like talking to him through the window and stuff like that. And and then it got mad and broke through the window, so she shot it, and then it ran away. And then they came back a day or two after, and they left their door open. I guess the Bigfoot went in the house and like ransacked the house and stuff like that, and like destroyed the house except for the kids' room. Yeah, that's a good story that I've heard too, that I liked a lot. And then I know there's like the Nahanni Valley up there in Canada and stuff like that. But one of my also favorite guys I like to watch about the Bigfoot research stuff is Ken Walker. He's a world-renowned taxidermist up there, I think in Alberta, or I can't remember what province he's from, but he's had a couple of encounters, and I love to listen to him give his input on the whole Bigfoot situation. And I enjoy listening to his interviews on Mountain Beast Mysteries. Yeah, he has some really good insight on the whole Bigfoot subject and stuff like that. I like to listen to him a lot, but yeah, he I guess he's kind of like, I guess him and Mountain Beast Mysteries, Justin, I guess they kind of, sorry, I had a little something in my mouth, sorry, but yeah, I guess they've kind of sparked my interest in the whole Sasquatch and Bigfoot theory and like subject and stuff like that. So they've kind of inspired me to conduct my own research and stuff like that. So yeah, they've been a huge inspiration to me. I know, of course, a lot of the evidence, like the Patterson-Gimlin film, like the famous film from 1967 of the Sasquatch walking, and the guy got on camera, Bob Gimlin and his partner in Northern California. And I know one of the videos that really solidified my belief in the whole subject was the Sierra Sounds by Ron Moorhead. I believe those were in the 70s, I'm pretty sure, in the Sierra Nevadas, in the Sierra Nevada mountain range. That was one of the craziest pieces of proof that I've heard, and it was actual, I think there's 3 or 4 videos, like 5-minute long videos of just, their recordings that they were camped by a stream, by a river or something like that, and they put, like that day, they put out like a microphone and like a recording device out, like a couple hundred yards from their camp in the, across the river or stream or whatever it was, and I think they were there for a week or something like that, and then they went out, they went to the recording device like at the end of their trip. They came back and listened to it, and they got some insane Sasquatch like vocalizations, and like I guess like their sort of like language. I guess it was really unnerving when I listened to it the first time. It genuinely like scared me and gave me the chills, and like yeah, you guys have to just go listen to it for yourself. It's the it's called the Sierra Sounds by Ron Moorhead. Also, I know Justin from Mountain Beast Mysteries. He has a video of it, breaking it down, of him reacting to that video, to the sounds that Ron Moorhead actually sent him personally. And then I just watched the actual videos that Ron Moorhead put out there. But yeah, I was absolutely appalled by it. I was just in awe. I couldn't believe it. I believe that, and the Sierra Sounds and the Patterson-Gimlin film are some of the most rock solid evidence that there is about the proof that Bigfoot exists. So yeah, that's my whole inspiration about that and my view on that. And I know there's like some different theories that Bigfoot is like an alien or something like that. They're paranormal, and like they go through portals and stuff like that. I think that's a whole bunch of hoopla, in my opinion. I think that the Sasquatch is that it's a real flesh and blood creature that is just roaming the woods out in the national parks and the forests through the United States as well as Canada. Because you can't tell me that so just think about this in your mind for a second, that so a creature that has been I guess so-called evolving throughout time to basically be able to hide and not be found and live off the land and stuff like that, like as in, they live in our forests, and you gotta think places like Alaska, here in Montana, stuff like that, and like Washington, Oregon, Northern California, stuff like that, like Minnesota, Wisconsin, Idaho, stuff like that. You can't tell me that, like, with all like the vast wilderness that hasn't been explored in these states, that there's not something out there that it's the perfect environment for them. like Ken Walker said in a video, in an interview that I watched with him one time, it was the Bigfoot, the Sasquatch, when it comes around October, November time frame, they'll go up into the mountains. There's like certain spots that they gather, and then they make sure that everybody, that all their whole, I guess, like tribe or clan is there. Or if someone, or if one of them is missing, they say F it, and or fuck it, and they'll just go up, and they go up to the mountains, and that you'll never see a small or medium-sized track. You'll never see a adolescent child or a female Sasquatch in the wintertime. You'll always see the big male tracks, because the females and the younger ones, they're always sitting in the caves, waiting for the male adult Sasquatch to bring back food for them. That's why you only see the large male tracks in the wintertime, because they're the ones going out and foraging and bringing back the food for the rest of the Bigfoot, for the Sasquatch tribes up there in the caves where they go up and hide in the wintertime. And then when it comes down in the spring, like March, April time frame, that's when they come back down out of the mountains and come back. And when they come back down, and they start, of course, migrating and wandering around their usual areas that they live in and stuff like that. So yeah, that's just me rambling, giving my thoughts and my point of view on the whole Sasquatch subject. Yeah, if you guys want more Bigfoot talks or stuff like that, or Squatch talks or something like that, whatever you guys want to label the series as well as Woods talks, just let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to my buddy Prepared Airman, and I'll see if he wants to come on the channel and share his encounter with a Sasquatch and stuff like that, or Bigfoot. Yeah, I can get him, see if I can get him on the channel and see if he wants to do that, see if he'd be willing to do that for me and for you guys, and so hopefully you guys get a pretty good video out of the deal. But yeah, if you guys want to see more, if you guys want to get more or see more videos about me talking about Bigfoot and giving my whole view on the whole Bigfoot subject, just let me know in the comments. I can do that for you guys. Just let me know. Yeah, if you guys want to, if you guys like the video, give it a like, share, comment, and then if you guys feel like it was worthy, give me a subscribe as well. We're gaining some traction. I know the last video got over 1,000 views already, so I appreciate that a lot. Thank you guys so much for the 1,000 views. It's just crazy that we're already getting that much traction so far. So guys, keep it up, keep watching the videos. If you guys like them, subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends, stuff like that, so you guys can get more videos. Yeah, so that's all I got for you guys today. I'm gonna be putting on a video here in the next couple days as well with about my pack that I bring out here whenever I come out here. Because I know I've been promising that video to you guys for a while, but I've just been busy with this whole new schedule for work. So now I'm working midnight, so I'm working from 10:30 a.m. to like 8 in the morning. So, and then it sucks that I've been kind of lacking on the content for the past week. I've been so tired trying to transition between schedules and stuff like that. So I don't want to put out a bad quality video for you guys. I want to give you guys the best quality videos that I can, and if that means putting out 1 or 2 videos a week, I mean, I'll rather do that than put out a video every day of the week and be like terrible videos, like not good quality videos. That's because I want to give you guys the best quality videos that I can. And if you guys are fine with me doing 1 to 2 videos a week, but having them like 15-20 minutes long, I feel that would be better than me just doing like 1 video a day that's like 5 minutes long and it's about some random stuff. So you guys let me know what kind of videos you guys want me to make in the future. If you guys are fine with me making 1 to 2 videos a week, just like this, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes long, or if you guys want me to do 3 to 4 videos a week, like maybe 10 to 15 minutes long, but more active, just let me know in the comments. And yeah, so that's been the video for today, Yeah, so that's all I got for you guys. Have a good day, stay safe out there, and watch out for them Sasquatch. They're out. So have a good one, guys.